taking out. Same people who was cheering, they hating now, but so what? Dan Marino seats inside this road. Truck, they dolphin blue.
Today, from the Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 8. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. A look at the numbers last week for Olave. Unfortunately, his effort not enough to help put him over the hump in that defeat.
And let's face it, this is a guy who absolutely hates to lose. When we talked with him, he wasn't talking about the plays he made, was it?
No.
So the plays he didn't make, that's absolutely the mark of a true pro.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. Now 2nd and 9. Here's a give up the middle. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, When guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Trey Palmer, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Here is 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. Returnable here from the 38. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here now a 3rd down and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They go play action here on 1st down. This is caught by Evans. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Harris running straight ahead, trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Over the middle to Evans. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Here's Presley Harvin now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here are the Saints to take over. They played the Browns last week, got the victory in that game, and so far so good as they've got the lead here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. In motion goes Patrick. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. He's got it to the 43 here. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 2nd and 2. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. Jonathan Mingo, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head up to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. 2 touchdowns in that game for J.K. Dobbins. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Donovan Peoples-Jones, a touchdown reception.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
This is 2nd and 8.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Back now here live in New Orleans. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Flushed out right.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now a first down carry for Harris. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. From the 35, here's the 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Batted at the line, but he still brought it in. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. Harris fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Russell Gage, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They're going to run it with Harris. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket. So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Here's a handoff out of the gun. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 3rd and a few inches. From the gun, he'll hand this off. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it